and then when they grow up and go to high school and try to get their cell phone from a substitute, beat the shit out their ass.
No, you cuss a kid out, and then they won't go reaching, trying to snatch shit out of a teacher's hand.
Or or the bus driver may have to accost them at some point because the motherfucker don't know how to act and lose her job. You know, because your
Hey,
kid don't know how to act.
I heard too many people referencing this teacher's buns. So excuse me while I look the video up.
Oh,
Hey,
I believe we do have
it's in
that
the,
video, right?
it's in the chat.
Now they say we
Okay.
can't look at. They say we can't put it up.
Yeah. She kind of nudish,
Say
and
them buns was bunsing.
Yeah. She was out there, commando-ish.
Say them
I don't.
buns was bunsing, nigga.
she was wearing.
Yeah. The buns
They,
was out.
they said she was wearing a thong.
I don't know because you seen some sort of thread. I saw no thread, and I investigated because doing due diligence and preparation for the show, I had to watch this video multiple times in order to
Get the
formulate a
To
to,
ascertain the who's and what was going on and what was happening.
yeah, because I don't want to sound ignorant and unprofessional and sound like we are unprepared. That is not what we do here at the SOS podcast.
Not
We
at
do
all.
our research. So yeah, she did not have no thong on. No
Uh,
thong nowhere in sight. But we can play the beginning of the video before the cheeks came out though.
I mean, you could play it up to that and then stop it there. Yeah.
Because what we need to see is the beginning and what led up to that situation. Because once the situation
Wait,
started happening,
if
that
the
kid
but if
got
the
her
girl
ass whooped.
if the kid facing the video, we can't play it.
Oh, we can't.
No, if the kid is facing the video.
Oh man. All right, so I guess we can't.
Yeah,
But
they get you. That's how they get you.
yeah, this kid. All right, so I don't know where this shit happened at, because that was not in the video. But all right, so there's a substitute teacher, who has a situation, a confrontation with a student, um, because the teacher took the student's cell phone, and the student felt like she should not have gotten her cell phone taken, so she tried to take it back from the teacher, and the teacher told the child at least once, hey, don't do that. Don't try to snatch nothing from me. No, we ain't on that. Um, the kid kept reaching, grabbed the lady's arm while she was reaching. Teacher pushed her away, like, yo, don't do that. And then the kid swung at the teacher's hand and got it blocked, and then proceeded to get her ass whooped for a good 45 seconds.
The
And
teacher, the teacher got in all of her licks.
oh yeah, and teacher beat
Yeah,
the
I
shit
don't
out of
see
this
this
kid.
video nowhere in this chat.
You ain't looking. I don't know.
But
It might not be.
I think it is. Well, I'm not sure if it is, but it did pop up multiple times on my timeline. I don't know if I shared it. I might not have. I fully admit I might not have. But yeah, I don't see what Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Both the kid and the teacher were charged. Um, I don't believe this teacher should have been charged, in my humble opinion.
Hey,
A,
teacher had to get something.
a medal of honor.
Yeah,
Fuck.
A medal of honor. I mean, hey,
Like,
look. I don't know. She hit that girl a lot. And all that wasn't necessary. She didn't have to do all of that. There's a way you can restrain a kid from doing all those things. I get that the emotions were high, and I just understand the charges. Now, now. With that being said, I do see a windfall in her future of funds. Because if I were her, I would definitely sue the school for putting me in a situation in which I felt that endangered
Hmm.
to have to suffer the ridicule and the physical abuse of this system. And my back hurt right now, and my knee kind of gimpy now. Ever since this happened, I can't really walk right. It's a little limp. So yeah, I'm gonna need 638,000 for my pain and suffering. Yeah, then I'll go on my way.
$460,000. But we can settle out of court right now for 4350.
$20 is food stamps. Yeah. Hey, look.
All right, that wasn't much ass or much ass whipping.
Oh no, it was a good amount of ass whooping once the little kid got to the floor.
I mean, it
No,
was
she just leaned on her. She just leaned on her.
Oh
no,
no,
she hit her. She was whipping her ass. But what I'm
No, no.
saying
After she
is,
got done punching her, she just leaned on her.
oh yeah. All right, so you said it wasn't that much ass whooping?
wasn't that much ass or ass whipping. I thought the ass was everywhere and ass whippings was everywhere. Not to mention, this is another thing that we fail to mention in these cases because we think of teachers as old fuddy duddies. But how old was this girl? Because she may have only been 21 years old, 22
Oh,
years
oh,
old.
oh, oh. She was definitely on the younger side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So it may not have been a big as an age difference as we hearing teacher versus student, because it wasn't that big of an age difference between us in high school and our TAs and substitute. Like
Hmm.
8 years. I know 8 years is a lot at 14, but it
I
ain't. It
mean,
ain't
I mean, we're not talking about the most necessarily talking about the most mature of people.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The
and
teacher.
I get what you're saying on the teacher side. I definitely get what you're saying. They making them younger nowadays. Uh, but you still got to have some level of understanding of what you're supposed to do with a kid and what you're not supposed to do with a kid.
Oh
And
yeah, she definitely fought that child like it was opposition, and not a. She fought him like it was an adversary and not just some short sighted opposition.
right, like you just got to get corrective action. You need to understand that you don't have to do that with a kid. And she hit it with the ground and pound. She saw MMA last night and she was ready for the action. Like,
Mm-hmm.
It,
Yeah, but
it, it did. It seemed like a very overreaction. Like she was into fighting the child before the child was into fighting back. Like the child was more aggressive initially, but the one little melee haymaker wasn't what
hey,
what
look,
didn't
hey, look.
didn't require.
Well, I'll say this. I'll say this because just knowing, just watching the clip that I saw, I know that there was a lot more that happened because one is being taped by a student with a phone that they're not supposed to have. So they're jeopardizing it already with this girl that's fighting to get her phone back that she not supposed to have. So they know the ramifications of their actions. But this shit is so crazy. I gotta tape it. That's what we didn't see. And then we come in, the teacher already up there. This girl better not walk up on me because this girl been talking shit all the way up there, all
All
the
the
way,
way,
all in
all
the
the
seat,
way up,
all in the seat. I don't know who she thinks she is. Just gonna snatch
all
my
the way
phone
up.
and go take my phone. I don't know what. And the teacher been sitting there. Oh, just don't let this little girl walk up on me. Ooh, and she walked up on me, and then she was like, "Oh, she walked on me, but I ain't gonna do nothing." Oh, she swung over with. Beep, blackout. I get it. Also, get the charges. Two things can be true at the same time.
What are the charges?
I don't know. Probably some disorderly conduct type of shit. Maybe I don't know. Maybe some endangering of the minor. Maybe if they want to get petty, but they probably want to go light on her because they gonna want her to go light on them a little later. Because I'm
hmm
definitely suing.
yeah, and she definitely should. Like once that child swung and tried to punch the teacher, that was not a child anymore.
No, he was definitely grown at that point.
Hmm.
Hey, look, hey, look. You grown when I think you grown when you can realistically whoop my ass. Like you could conceivably whoop my you grown at that point, and I don't give a fuck what age you are. But if me not giving you enough energy or attention, like if you sneak me and I could be like stumbled, you grown.
Mm,
You grown.
yeah. And then once this alleged kid swung at the teacher, she got what she got.
My question is, it can't be any recourse for the teachers because I just feel like it would be. I've seen a lot of substitutes get hands put on them, and I feel
Hmm.
like the school system wouldn't exist if there was anything a substitute could do. But you're the substitute teacher. What is the recourse?
Hey, look,
There isn't no
you
clause or any
you
type of
don't
wording in y'all contract to say you
you
can't.
you don't have to let nobody hit you, but you also can't be boxing a student.
No,
Period.
I'm speaking towards you making your joke about uh, her having some sort of recourse towards the school.
Oh,
I'm asking what because I
oh,
feel like
oh, because
it
because because
logically,
because that girl assaulted her.
again, I feel like logically, if that were true, schools wouldn't exist because I've seen plenty of fucking substitutes get assaulted.
Oh, it's because it's not as much as you think. And everybody don't follow through with those particular things. If you get a if you get a serious injury, you may get about $40,000. I was bullshitting with the 638,000. If you get a serious injury, you may get somewhere along the lines of a $40,000 settlement somewhere around there. It's not going to be much different than your typical personal injury lawsuit in a department store or something of that nature or anything like that. It's not gonna go crazy unless you have something crazy happen. Like now, if you were to somehow fall over a banister or slide down the stairs, something breaking up a fight, or and you could prove that the school had a gross negligence and lack of security, and there were complaints that were lodged, and this happened after that, then yeah, you can get set up nicely, but there has to be that trail of paperwork established.